Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Tapashrate ye Yupasan Yaranye Shanta Vidvamso Bhaikshacharyam Charantaha Suryadvareణ te virajah prayanti yatramritasya purusho Yatma. So, with this 11th mantra, what is being talked about? The karma being performed along with upasana, that is being talked about. So far, only the Agnihotra, only the karma, only those who perform the Vedic karma, they were being talked about, and how even if they don't do, if there are no deficiencies and they perform the karma very well and they receive the result, then what is that result? That result takes them to Swarga, from which they have to Chivanti, they have to come back. They can come back either to Manushya Loka or they fall to other inferior Loka. So now there is something more. Man can get a result more than that. What is that? That is being talked about, that when person does Vedic karma along with the upasana, then one gets this higher result, namely Brahmaloka, Brahmaji's Loka. He gets to experience this Brahmaji's Loka that has been talked about. But it will be pointed out that even that is limited. Even that doesn't release him forever. Even that is in time, meaning only he can enjoy those experiences until Brahmaji's time. And once that gets over, then he again has to come back. So, meaning the result is not same as the result of self-knowledge. That is where they want to get at the limitations of this aparavidya is up to Brahmaloka, Brahmaji's Loka. So tapaha is the swadharma karma here, and shraddha is upasana. That Bhashyakara will explain how. So, those people who are engaged in Vedic karma along with the upasana, who upavasantiranya, who live in proximity of a forest, meaning who are in Vanaprastha or who are living as a sannyasi, those who are shantaha, those who have withdrawn their indriyas, those who have withdrawn their activities, vidvamsa, those who know or those who possess this knowledge of upasana that they do, Vaikshacharyam Charantaha, and who survive by the Bhiksha, they do not have their own possessions. So essentially talking about sannyasis and vanaprastha, because the grihastha, they are just they take their bhiksha at home. So this is essentially talking about and brahmacharis also, they they normally are living in the Gurukulam. So talking about the Grihastha and Vanaprastha. So what about that? So those who perform these actions and upasanas, so now the result is being said in the second line, Surya Dwarena Te Virajaha Prayanti. So Te Virajaha, these people, those people who are what? Virajaha, who are devoid of uh, Virajaha. So Tamas and Rajas, meaning those sattvic people, are taken Surya Dwarena by the path of sun, meaning by the path of this Uttarayana Marga that is being talked in Bhagavad Gita, right? Dakshinayana and Uttarayana. So the one that goes by Dakshinayana reaches a certain loka, and the one who go by Uttarayana, they reach what? This Surya Dwarana, they reach the Brahmaji's loka. Yatra Amrutah Sapurushaha Hi Avyatma, where this Amrutah, eternal, relatively eternal, and Avyatma, which does not get destroyed. Again, relatively, only until the kalpa's end. Sapurushaha, that where that Purushaha lives, that is where they are being taken to. So Purushaha meaning this Hiranyagarbha, Brahmaji. Firstborn Hiranyagarbha meaning the firstborn of Hiranyagarbha, which is Brahmaji. So that's the meaning. So let's look into Ye Punaha तद विपरीत ज्ञान युक्ताः वानप्रस्थाः संन्यासिनः च. ये those again now those तद विपरीत ज्ञान युक्ताः contrary to that particular knowledge or sorry this is what we should do. Ye Punaha, now again, those that the viparita contrary to those who are just performing karma, gnana yuktaha, those who are also, those whose karmas is also engaged with upasanas, is also combined with meditation. Who are those? Vanaprasthas and sannyasinaha and sannyasis. What about them? Tapashraddhe, he. That part of the mantra is explained. Tapaha, so tapashraddhe word is first explained. Tapaha meaning what? Tapaha means swashrama vihitam karma. Swa ashrama vihitam karma. Tapaha means engaging in the karma that is being stipulated in accordance to one's ashrama. How is tapa action in accordance to one's ashram, whether it be brahmacharya ashrama or vanaprastha ashram or whatever, then one has to sacrifice. One has to let go of a lot of things. One has to let go of one's likes and dislikes. So that itself becomes a tapaha. Further, it is said, tapashraddhe. So, shraddha meaning Hiranyagarbhadi Vishaya Vidya, the knowledge with regards to the upasanas of what? Hiranyagarbha, etc. With regards to that, those that possesses the knowledge, te tapashraddhe, that those people are, so tapashraddhe are is referring to people. those people those seekers who possess who are engaged in both tapa and shraddha, upavasanti of the mantra is explained as sevante, meaning they are committed to upasana. How? Aranye vartamanaha santah, while living in the forest or near the forest. Then the word shantaha is being explained as uparata karana gramaha. Shantaha means one whose senses. Gramaha is the group here. Gramaha meaning group. The one whose karana meaning indriyas, all the senses, the karmendriya and gnanendriya senses, they are withdrawn. Those are called shantaha. Then again, Vidvansaha of the mantra explained as Gruhastaha cha Gnana Pradanaha Ityartaha. So, Gruhastaha cha. So, Vidvansaha refers to the Gruhastas, and Gnana Pradanaha, meaning Gruhastaha also requires Uparata Karana Gramaha. They also require to withdraw from activities in order to engage in upasana. Gnan meaning, remember the context here of Gnan is upasana. So, Gnana Pradanaha meaning they also require uh, um, to, to withdraw from activities in order to engage in this thing, meditation. Vaikshacharyaam charantah parigraha abhavat upavasanti aranye iti sambandhah. Vaiksharyam charantah, so those who are wandering by means of bhiksha, parigraha abhavat, on account of absence. So Bhaikshacharyaam Charantah is being explained, of the mantra is explained as Parigraha Abhavat, on account of absence of any possessions, Upavasanti Aranye, those who are living near the forest. That is how we should interpret Bhaikshacharyaam Charantah. As what? As Vanprastha Sannyasina. Now, the second line is being explained. Surya Dwarena, Surya Upalakshitena, Uttarena Pathaha. So, by Surya Dwarena, what is the Upalakshit, what is the intended meaning? That intended meaning by the word Surya is through that the Uttarena Patha means the northern solstice, the northern path, meaning the Uttarayana Marga. They are taken by the Uttarayana Marga. Te Virajaha of the mantra explained as Virajasaha, those who are devoid of the Rajas, all the restlessness. The same Virajasaha is also explained as what? Shira Punya Papa Karmanaha Santaha Ityartha. Those whose Punya and Papa Karma have become exhausted, those are named as, those are called Virajasaha or Virajaha. Because only when one's Punya and Papa are destroyed, then one gets this Brahmaji's loka. in relative sense. So Papa Punya is destroyed. So means one is sattvic and it is still in the realm of duality. That will be said. Yeah, it's still going to be in the realm of duality, and so he's not completely released. Uh, Even though he is sattvic, and because of the exhaustion of punya and papa, uh, so he gets the supreme-most karma phala, but still it is in the realm of duality. That Mukta Bhoga Bhava is still there. So then Prayanti is explained as, of the mantra explained as Prakarshena Yanti. He very well is taken there. Where? Yatra. Yasmin. Where? Uh, Satyalokadau. Uh, is taken to the Satyaloka Adau. To the Brahmaji's loka basically. He is taken to Brahmaji's loka. Amrutaha. Amrutaha means free from death, which is what? Free from death. Brahmaji's loka is the loka where there is no death. One doesn't have to experience death, but it is also not eternal. Saha Purushaha of the mantra explained as Prathamajaha. That Purushaha, which is the Prathamaja, the firstborn. Who is that? Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha meaning the Brahmaji. He indeed Avyaya Atma, and he is Avyaya Atma. He does not that Avyaya does not happen to him, does not get destroyed, does not get Amrutaha was what? Amrutaha was free from death, and Avyaya meaning does not get destroyed, does not change. Avyaya Svabhavaha Yavat Sansari Sansarasthai. Just as those in the samsara, their swabhava is what? Vyaya its nature is devoid of all the destruction. So Teji Gopalji, today we were going to meet 6 o'clock. That's okay. I have started recording, so you'll get it. Etad antaha tu संसारगतयोः अपरविद्या gamyaha. Etadantaha tu. However, even this is the end of even this end is within even uh, since this is the context of aparavidya. Since this is the context of aparavidya. Now a doubt is raised. Nanu etam moksham icchanti kechita. Some people say, some people who are desirous of moksha, they say this alone is moksha. That doubt is raised. Paksha raises that doubt. To that Siddhanti says, no, that doubt should not be there. Why? Because this Mundaka Shruti itself will say, Iha eva sarve pravilayanti kamaha. That one first attains Jivan Mukti here itself. So it is not after going somewhere. It's not after leaving this body that one attains moksha. Moksha is here and now. Jivan Mukti itself is moksha. Ihaiva, here alone, while one is living, sarve praviliyanti kamaha. All the desires merge. That mantra we will study. And te sar, then second mantra is also being stated. Te sarvagam sarvatah प्राप्य धीराः युक्तात्मनः युक्तात्मनः सर्वमेव सर्वमेव avishanti. So that having acquired that, the dhiraha, the wise people, having acquired that, what? Sarvagam sarvatah, which is sarvagam sarvatah, which is everywhere. Sarvagam and Sarvagam. Sarvagam meaning Sarvagamayati, which is omniscient and everywhere, which is omnipotent and everywhere. Omnipotent itself means everywhere. Sarvagam means Sarvam Gachati. And Sarvatah, everywhere. Yukta Atmanaha, that Dhiraha, that Yukta Atmanaha, Sarvameva Avishanti. So he finds himself as the self of all. Basically, that's what it is that our Shruti is saying. Give me this second. Sorry. That's all we will say right now. So, because basically that two mantras also state this. They see, while alive, these wise and contemplative, they see this Brahma everywhere as all pervasive. Sarvagam, all pervasive, and Sarvataha means everywhere. Sarvataha means everywhere, and Sarvagam, Sarvam Gacchati meaning all pervasive, which is present in everything. They enter all. They Sarvameva Avishanti. Avishanti. They enter all meaning they become all. They become all meaning they understand themselves as the self of all. So, meaning this is the description of Jivan Mukta. So, Jivan Mukta or Moksha is not after death, it is here and now. This is what these two Shrutis is saying. So, Nanu Etam Moksha Michanti, that this alone is Moksha, reaching Brahmalok itself is Moksha. That doubt is not correct in accordance to these two Shruti. And Aprakaranat cha, and also it is contrary to the prakarana. The context here is of aparavidya. Aparavidya is in the realm of duality. So, even taking into account the context, which is in the realm of duality or samsara, uh, self-knowledge, the result of self-knowledge, which is moksha, that cannot be the context here. Aparavidya prakarane, it is the context here is of aparavidya, hi pravritte nahi akasmata moksha prasangah asti. So when the context is of aparavidya, when the Shruti is engaged in describing the aparavidya prakaranam, akasmata moksha prasangah nasti. So then, randomly it is not going to throw the topic of moksha. which is not the topic associated with Aparavidya, but it is a topic of the Paravidya. The Shruti is not going to, mix that up here. Virajastvam to apekshikam. Then the virajastvam of the mantra should be understood as it is relatively virajastvam. So it is relatively free from um, the punya and papa. Meaning, even though these people are sattvic, still they're not completely virajasa, in the sense they're not completely free from the cause, which is avidya. Avidya, kama, karma is the cause of all the rajas, all the restlessness, all the rajas. And so, even though they are virajasa, even though they are sattvic, they are still not free from the cause of this, the cause of possibility of rajas in anybody, which is avidya. So, virajastvam tu apekshikam. Samastam अपरविद्या कार्यं साध्यसाधनलक्षणं क्रियाकारकफलभेदभिन्नं द्वैतम् एतावत् एव यत् हिरण्यगर्भप्राप्त्यवसानं, because all the aparavidya karyam, all the effects, all the results of the aparavidya is sadhya sadhana lakshanam, is of the nature of means and end, or the seeker and sought. And what else? Kriya karaka phala bheda bhinnam. And they have this distinction of kriya, karaka, the karta, the doer, the result of the action, the instrument of the action, all the karakas, all the six karakas where the action is performed. All these are different from each other. The kriya itself is different. So, dvaitam, they are in the realm of duality. Etavadeva yat hiranyagarbha praptyavya. So, everything up to the Hiranyagarbha, everything from starting from this Vedic karma up to this Hiranyagarbha Praptavyam, or even just talking about this mantra, that even though they attain Hiranyagarbha, Brahmaji's loka, it is still avasanam, even if they culminate into Brahmaloka, it is still in the realm of duality. तथा च manuna uktam. So this Manusmriti also states what? Thavaradyam samsaragati manu kramata. So Manu talks about the different samsaragati, starting from Thavaradyam, from the immobile, Brahma, Vishwasrujaha, meaning Prajapati, Dharmaha, meaning Yamaraja, Mahan Avyaktam, meaning Mahan Avyaktam Evacha, Prakriti Laya is talked about. Uttamam Satvikim Etam, this is the result of Sattva. Gatim Ahuhu Manishinaha, which is the result of sattva, and still which is what? Limited in place. So even with desire, cessation of all desires, what is the maximum that one can get? That is being described as Brahma, Prajapati, uh, uh, Yamaraja, Prakriti Laya. So these are all the different kind of samsara gati. Brahmaloka, Swargaloka, etc. So having stated this, that limitations of uh, karma and karma phala. So the pariksha is done so far. Having stated this, let's see. First of all, the karma itself has lot of difficulties to perform without deficiency. Even if you perform, the what can you attain? Swarga, from which you have to come back. And let's say even if you go for higher, what is higher than that? If you do with upasana, karma with upasana, then you gain Brahmaji's loka, Brahma loka. But even that is within duality, it is not eternal. And so there is something beyond that. It's not moksha, it is not the highest, it's not the supreme. And so one has done this pariksha that all these uh, none of these experience, even the highest of the experience that I can gain through karma, through doing something, through acquiring something, through apraptasya praptihi, that is within the realm of duality from which one has to come back. It is not eternal. And uh, and so I am looking for something eternal. But all of these means that I have been adopting so far in my life, they are not capable of giving me that. So then a vairagya develops. So all these was stated for what? So that the vairagya develops. Ashwatara will give the Sangati. So next mantra. Let us read the Sangati first. Atha idanim अस्मात् साध्य साधन रूपात् सर्वस्मात् संसारात् विरक्तस्य परस्यां विद्यायाम् अधिकार प्रदर्शनार्थम idam uchyate. So atha, so now idanim, now this asmat sadhya sadhana rupat, from this sadhya sadhana rupat, uh, from this from these activities in the form of seeker sought, sarvasmat, in all the ways, sansarat viraktasya, one who has gained space, objectivity, vairagya from this samsara, from this realm of duality of seeker and sought, duality in the form of seeker and sought, sansara in the form of seeker and sought. Now that he has gained some space, some objectivity, some vairagya, atha idanim, atha means for mangala, this atha is word is being used that now there's a turning point in this person's life, because atha, Shruti uses atha because now Shruti has started talking about paravidya in these last two mantras. Now this some mangalam has happened. Now he has now some objectivity has risen in this person. Parasyam, parasyam vidyayam adhikara pradarshanartham. So now to demonstrate this paravidya, the Shruti starts this mantra, Pariksha Lokan. So we will read the chant the mantra. Parikshalokan karmachitan brahm. Parikshalokan karmachitan brahmanah. Nirvedamaya nasti kritakritena. Tat vijnanartham sagurumeva vigachet. Samit panishtrotriyam brahmanishtam. Pariksha yat etad ऋग्वेदादि अपरविद्या विषयं स्वाभाविका विद्या स्वाभाविका अविद्या कामकर्म दोषवत् पुरुष अनुष्ठेयम् अविद्यादि दोषवन्तम् एव पुरुषं प्रति विहितत्वात् तत् अनुष्ठानकार्यभूताः च लोकाः ये दक्षिणोत्तरमार्गलक्षणाः फलभूताः. Let's take this much first. It's a long sentence, so let's take this much first. So parikshya lokaha. So pariksha word is being first. What pariksha has one done? Yat etat rug adi apara vidya vishayam. That which is the subject matter of this Rug Veda, etc. All the Vedas. What is the Vishaya of those Vedas? This Vedic karma as well as this upasanas. Those who have done the pariksha examined the result of all the content, all the result of these karma and upasana is limited, which is mentioned the Veda, the karma that is being stipulated in the Vedas, both the Vedic karma and upasana. One who has examined this, Swabhavika avidya kama karma doshavat. What has one examined? That by its very nature, it has this dosha of avidya kama karma, of its basis in avidya, its basis in ignorance. Because ignorance of what? Ignorance of one's true nature, on account of which ignorance, there arises a kamna, a desire, and on account of which arises karma, action. So by nature, this apara vidya is of the nature of avidya, kama, karma. These defects, purusha anushteyam avidyadi doshavantam eva. So this purusha anushteyam, so those karma being engaged by these people who are reveling in the realm of aparavidya, they are avidya doshavantam. So they are also, doshavantam is talking about the person. They are also in the realm of avidya, in the realm of ignorance. Purusham prati vihitatvat anusthana karyabhutaha cha. Purusham prati. Purusham prati. Purushaihi. So Purushanushteyam, meaning Tena Anushteyam. So by these Purushas, those actions which are being engaged upon, which are being engaged, those actions have these kind of defects. Purusham prati vihitatvat anusthana karya bhutaha cha. So in the form of the result of all these actions, vihitatvat tad anusthana karya bhutaha cha, those results also are within the realm of, are within these defects of avidya, are within in the realm of these avidya, ignorance. I'm going to suggest that you do look into this exactly how Swamiji has explained this particular word.
Which
because
word?
it's a bit, this vihitatvat, it's a bit compound. Vihitatvat tad anushtana karya bhutaha cha. It's essentially talking about the result of uh, the result of the Vedic karma. So meaning the swarga, etc., and the Brahmaji sloka. But still, look into how Swamiji has explained. Essentially, it is saying that that is also in the realm of duality. So limited. The word, okay, so that is talking about pariksha. So what pariksha does one have to do? To see the defects of all the karmas being mentioned in the Vedas, how the defect, what kind of defect do they possess of the avidya kama karma, that their entire foundation is avidya kama karma, is in the realm of ignorance. Purusha anushteyam vidyadi doshavantam, and therefore the Purusha, whoever is engaging oneself in this kind of activities, are engaging in this their in this kind of duality. So their basis is in duality of the actions and the result of the actions. Karya bhutaha is talking about karya. The result of the action is also uh, 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 vihitatvat, is also endowed with this defect of avidyadi doshavat. That is being stated. So both the action and the result possesses uh, this defect of being having the foundation of avidya. Why? Because it is based on the assumption that I am apurna. So therefore, whatever I do with the basis that I am apurna, it's going to be in the realm of ignorance. Further, the lokaha shabda of the mantra, word of the mantra, is being explained. Lokaha ye dakshina uttara marga lakshanaha phalabhutaha. The lokaha, the experiences of the nature of dakshinayana and uttara marga, the northern solstice and the southern solstice. Those are the lokaha. Ye cha विहित विहित अकरण प्रतिषेधादि क्रम दोष साध्या नरक तिर्यक प्रेत लक्षणाः तान तान एतान परीक्ष्य प्रत्यक्ष. So okay, let's take this much first. So lokaha meaning what? Those of the nature of the dakshinayana and uttarayana marga. So meaning by dakshinayana, one gets the inferior janma, like if one has done vihita karma, meanings prohibited actions, pratishedadi krama, uh, it's krama or karma? Pratishedadi krama, pratishedadi. Uh, Pratishedadi meaning pratisheda and atikrama. Atikrama is transgresses. Okay. So pratisheda, nishiddha. Okay. So pratisheda meaning here nishiddha karma. So again, same thing. vihit, by doing the vihita karma, what one engages, and by doing pratisheda karma, what one engages, that is being explained by Dakshinayana Marga and Uttarayana Marga. By engaging in Veda Vihita Karma, uh, activities enjoined by the Veda, one attains the Uttarayana Marga, and when one engages oneself in prohibited action, then one departs through the southern solstice, and one attains this Naraka, the hell or Tiryang Preta Lakshanaha, of the nature of Tiryang, the inferior embodiments like animals, etc. Tan etan Naraka Tiryang Preta Lakshanaha. So Naraka, Swamiji has explained as which where one does not have free will, or where one's free will is limited. That is called Naraka. Etan etan pariksha, examining these lokas, examining this result of the action, examining these experiences. What experiences? Sadhya sadhana lakshana, of which are attained by this means and end, or seeker and sought lakshana. Uh, Having examined this, how does one do the examination? Tan etan parikshya. Having examined this, how does one examine this? So by four pramana. What are those? Pratyaksha, by one's own experience, then by anumana, then by inference, then by upamana. By upamana meaning similarity, agamaihi, by the shastra, by the words of the shastra, sarvatah, from all sides, one does the pariksha, one examines from in all aspects. What does he examine? Yathatmyena avadharya. He examines the essence of these experience. Avadharya, emphasis, avadharya ascertains the essence of these experiences, this lokan, uh, of these experiences, lokan. So lokan of the mantra is now being explained as what? What? Uh, how does he? How does he realize that these experiences are lokan? Sansara gati, oh, very big word. Sansara gati bhutan, which is the end of, which is the gati, which is the result of all the living beings in the realm of samsara. Avyaktadi, starting from Avyakta, meaning Hiranyagarbha, Brahmaji, Stavaranta, to up to the immobile embodiments, Stavaran, Stavarantan, Vyakruta, uh, Avyakruta Lakshanan, of the nature of manifest and unmanifest, because Hiranyagarbha is unmanifest. The cosmic form is unmanifest. So even the cosmic form is being taken bija ankuravat. How? Just as the seed is in the unmanifest form and the ankura sprout is in the manifest form, itare utpatti nimittan. Uh, which is itara itara utpatti nimittan. So each of which the beej and the ankura, itara itara, they are mutually of the nature of one is the cause for the other. So of the nature of cause and effect. So one thing becomes the cause for the other thing. The other thing becomes the cause for other thing. So one thing is a cause, the other thing is effect. Then again the effect is a cause for another effect. So itara itara utpatti nimittan अनेकान अनेकान अर्थ अनेकान okay, अनेकान अनेक अनेक अनर्थ okay अनेक अनर्थ of the nature of many anartha many anartha of many anartha should be taken as anartha is a Hindi word. Okay, I will let go of anartha. Many, wrong ends. Shata Sahasra Sankulan. I'll have to shift this so I can see. Shata Sahasra. Okay. Why am I not able to read this? Okay. So I'm just going to read what this word is. I don't know why is it not. Aneka Artha Shata Sahasra Sankulan Kadali. I'm just going to read out what that word is. Aneka अनेक अनर्थ शतसहस्र अनेक अनर्थ meaning of thousands manifold anartha sankulan manifold defects manifold defects manifold anartha which creates manifold obstacles and how what is its nature kadali phala kadali garbhavat which is of the nature of that plantain tree why the plantain tree it as though gives us a feeling that it is a strong plant, but when you cut it, then what do you find? It does not have has the star tattva. It is hollow from within. So kadali phalavat asara. It does not have any sara tattva. So although the stem looks like the stem, it is nothing but the leaves. There is no stem to begin with. It feels solid, but it is all hollow. What seems like a stem is actually nothing but the outer portion of the leaf. So also this samsara is like that. It feels tangible, but it is not. When you examine it, it is hollow. It is based on the foundation of ignorance. Maya, uh, it is it requires this mayavi, to or it is dependent on this mayavi. Marichi Udaka Gandharva Nagara Akara Swapna Jala Buddha Buddha Phena Saman. So also three other lakshanas are given. How is this sansara? It is Marichi Udaka. It is like this mirage water. And another example. So Kadali Phala Sansara is like Kadali Phala, hollow without any essence. Then Marichi Udaka, like mirage water, promises something, but when you go and examine, it is not capable of giving, fulfilling our thirst. Gandharva Nagara Akara, like the imagination of Gandharva Nagara in the sky, uh, there is no Gandharva Nagara, but how the sky also gives an appearance of Gandharva Nagara. Uh, so that is an imagination. So this sansara is also like that kalpana. Swapna, kalpana akara swapna. It's projected. Basically, how the Gandharva Nagara akara swapna is projected in sky, so also the samsara is projected. It's a kalpana, it's an imagination. Jala buddha buddha pena samana. And just as the water appears as bubbles and foam, uh, but the bubbles and foam are nothing but water, and so also the essence of this samsara appears in different forms. That is being stated that samsara is the appearance of different forms. Pratikshana pradvamsa pradvamsan prushtataha. Every moment which is of the nature of pradvamsa, of the nature of, dying, it is ending. Every nature, it is changing. And one moment is, it's not eternal. It is changing every minute. It is passing every minute. It is dying every minute. Prushtataha, and it is leaving it behind. Krutva avidya kama dosha pravartita karmachitan. Pravartita. Krutva avidya kama dosha pravartita. Krutva, those who having done. Krutva meaning having done what? All these experience, all these karma, and having gained all these karma, avidya kama dosha pravartitaha, which are set by these karmas, which are having done this karma, which are set by, or which are which has its foundation in avidya, kama, karma, dosha, in these defects of avidya, ignorance. So that was the explanation of Lokan. Then, so we did to it down. Karma Chitan. So then Karma Chitan is explained. Karma Chitan is everything acquired by karma, by action. Dharma, adharma, nivartitan, iti etat. What is that? Anything that falls in the realm of dharma, or all the actions done by dharma or adharma, that is karma chitan. Then the next word, karma chitan, brahmanaha. So brahmanaha should be taken as those desirous of moksha. So jignasu. Let us see what Bhashyakara says. Brahmanasya eva visheshataha adhikaraha. Bhashyakara says, Brahmana alone has predominantly, he has this adhikara. He is ready to for this paravidya. He is available for this paravidya. Sarvatyagena brahmavidyayam iti brahmana grahanam. What should we understand brahmana as? One who has done, sacrificed everything other than brahma vidya, meaning one for whom the priority in life is just brahma vidya, and one has sacrificed everything other than brahma vidya. So that person is referred to as brahmana here. Pariksha lokan kim kuryat iti uchyate. So having examined these experiences, all these experiences of the 7 lokas up and 7 lokas down, what does one do, or what happens, or what should I do after pariksha? So then the mantra says Nirvedam. Nirvedam word is explained. Nishpurvaha, that is grammatical explanation. In the word Nirvedam, the prefix nish is added to vid dhatu. Vidhi is the dhatu. Nishpurvaha vidhi is the dhatu. Atra vairagya arthe. It is used in the sense of vairagya, in the sense of dispassion. Vairagyam ayat, one acquires dispassion, objectivity. Kuryat iti etat. Nirvedam. The one who obtains dispassion in this manner is called Nirvedak. Vairagya prakaraha darshyate. So now the Shruti itself is showing uh, the uh, the manner of dispassion. What is it? Iha samsare, in this samsara, which I have experienced so far, nasti kaschidapi akrutaha. There is nothing which is uncreated. Akrutaha meaning uncreated. Akrutaha padarthaha. There is no object which is uncreated. Uncreated meaning what? Which is nityaha, which is eternal. Anything that is created is subject to death, and so it is not eternal. And what I am looking for is not something that is dying. I am looking for that infallible, that trustworthy, that which remains forever, which is eternal. So akrutaha, that which is created, cannot be eternal. In this samsara, there is nothing that is eternal. Akrutaha, uncreated. So eternal has to be uncreated. This logic, is there in his mind. He has realized this in his mind, that anything that is an effect, that anything in the realm of cause and effect is krutaha. It is not akrutaha. It is not eternal. How that logic Bhashyakara himself will explain. Sarva eva hi lokaha karma chitaha karma krutatvat cha anityaha. All of these experiences are indeed acquired by karma, karma krutatvat, and therefore anityaha. Therefore, they are incidental, they are subject to destruction, anityaha. Na nityam kinchidasti iti abhiprayah. There is nothing which is eternal. That is his interpretation. That is the conclusion. So this is the kind of vairagya. This is the pradarshan of, this is the step-by-step logic that goes on in his mind. Sarvam tu karman nityasya eva sad anit sarvam tu karma anityasya eva sadhanam. All the actions are the means for anitya, that which is not nitya, that which is not eternal, that is that which is subject to destruction. Yasmat chaturvidam eva ki sarvam karma karyam. Because chaturvidam eva hi sarvam karya, by all the actions, anything acquired karyam, anything acquired by action is of fourfold. Because action gives rise to only these fourfold result. karyam, effect. The effect of an action is fourfold. What is that? Utpadyam, apyam, vikaryam, samskaryam, va, or samskaryam. Uh, Either it is utpadyam, created, either it is apyam, it is acquired, it is vikaryam, it is transformed, it is samskaryam, it is, samskaryam. Samskara meaning you bring some change in it. So that alone can be the way of, how a karma brings about a change. This is how the fourfold change a karma can bring about, uh, and um, and that is what anitya. That's not nitya. Na ataha param karmanah vishayah asti. Therefore, this param, this eternal, is not the subject matter of karma. Because karma can only acquire apya, vikarya, samskarya, and param is not in the realm of, it cannot be created, it cannot be attained, it cannot be transformed, it cannot be brought about some change, it cannot be purified, samskarya, it cannot be pure. It's not that it's something impure and it has to be purified. So it is not subject matter of this karma. Therefore, by karma, one cannot attain akrutaha, eternal. Aham cha nityena amrutena abhayena kutasthena achalena dhruvena arthena arthi na tada viparitena. And then what one concludes, I also am arthi. I also am desirous of what? Nityena, of something gained by that nitya vastu, amrutena, by that vastu which is free from, so nitya, by that entity which is free from time, limitations of time, which is free from amrutena, meaning free from the limitations of death, abhayena, free from bhaya, fear, kutasthena, achalena, which is kutastha, which is changeless, which does not have, which does not move, dhruvena, all these from all kind of movements, basically changeless. I'm also desirous of that changeless, free from all the limitations of time, death, all the, vikara, the changes, fear. Na tad viparitena. I'm not desirous of, something other than this. Ataha kim krutena karmana. Therefore, why should I do this karma now? Having realized this, now why should I do the karma? Because karma so far was to attain the limited means. And since I have no interest, I have got this dispassion, vairagya for all these limited means, beginning from Swarga to this Brahmaji Shloka, and those are also not eternal. They are also in the realm of duality, in the realm of time, which comes to an end, and I'm not desirous of that. Then why should I do that? Uh, so I'm not even interested. Since I'm not interested in the end by the karma, therefore, why should I be interested in the means by which these ends are gained? So why should I be interested in this karma and upasana? Why? Ayasa bahulena anartha sadhanena iti evam nirvinnaha. So what kind of objectivities arisen in this person's mind? That these karma ayasa bahulena, these result of the karma requires a lot of efforts, and anartha sadhanena, and what it gives is only anartha, because it keeps me in the realm of duality of seeker sort. It is the means which keeps me in the realm of anartha, in the realm of anartha, as well as it requires a lot of efforts. This kind of dispassion has arisen. Abhayam Shivam Akrutam Nityam Padam Yat. Uh, so uh, and what I am desiring is what? I am desiring that Nitya Pada. I am desiring that Nitya Pada, which is of the nature of Abhaya, free from fear, which is of nature of Shivam, auspicious or giving happiness, Akrutam, which is Akrutam. Akrutam is what? Is that Nityam Padam. I am desiring of that Akrutam, uncreated Nityam Padam, which is auspicious, free from fear, having known that this karma is has this kind of limitation, and what I am desirous of is not something krutam, not something that is created, but that something which is akrutam, which is nityam. Then what should one do? So this vairagya prakaram ends here. That this kind of logic, this is the vairagya prakaram. This much logic has taken place in his mind, and then what should he do? Just 2 minutes, I'm sorry, 1.5 hours. Tad Vignanartham Visheshena Adhigamartham. So, to know that Nityam Padam Visheshena Adhigamartham. So, in detail, to know that Saha Nirvinnaha Brahmanaha, that seeker, that Brahmanaha, or that seeker who possesses this kind of dispassion, Gurumeva, he should go to a Guru, Acharyam. He should go to a Guru. He should go to a Guru alone. He alone should go to the Guru. This kind of prepared sadhaka alone should go to a Guru. He should go to a Guru alone. That evakara can be added in 3 ways to give uh, 3 dimensions of this Shruti statement, that this prepared sadhaka alone should go to a guru, that he should approach to a guru alone and not independently study, and he alone, uh, yeah, and so you should not use any other means other than approaching a teacher. And third one is, yeah, so let us take just the two. The third one I will mention when once I, you know, get some more clarification of where the Jakara has to be added. The Guru Meva, he approaches the Acharya. What kind of Acharya? Shamadhi Sampannam, uh, who possesses these qualities of Shama, Dhamma, etc. All these sadhanas, sampatti, one who possesses those that kind of acharya, he approaches, abhigachet, approaches. Shastra, so what is the tatparya? Tatparya intent is that Shastragnya api, even though one knows the Shastra, Swatantrena Brahma Jnana Anveshanam na kuryat. That even though one knows all the Shastra, one should not independently undertake this this investigation of the self-knowledge, inquiry of the Brahmagnana. That should not be done independently. Iti etat guruneva. Iti etat, to emphasize this evakara is added, that guru eva avadharana lakshana, avadharana phalam. One should approach the guru alone. Then the next Samit Panihi of the mantra is being explained. Samit Panihi, Samit Bhara Gruhita Hastaha, having having uh, uh, having the summit in his hand, having the load of summit in his hand, uh, one should approach the teacher. Essentially showing that one should approach the guru, the acharya, with humility. taking faggots in one's hand. It's just an upalakshana to having that humility. What kind of acharya? Shrotriyam of the mantra is explained. Adhyayana Shrutartha Sampannam. One who is one who is who has studied from a teacher, from the lineage, who comes down from that sampradaya, who comes down from that lineage is called Shrotriyam. So one who has listened from his teacher, one who has studied from his teacher, so one who is coming from that sampradaya, that is called Shrotriyam. And Brahmanishtam, meaning what? Brahmanishtam हित्वा सर्वकर्माणि केवल advaye brahmani nishtaha yasya. So brahmanishtam is one who has hitva, one who has given up all the karma, desires of for all the karma, and now one who is abiding in Brahma alone, in the Advaya, in this non-dual Brahma alone, that is called Brahmanishta. So one who has assimilated this knowledge, that wise person, that kind of teacher. So Shrotriya and Brahmanishta. Saha ayam Brahmanishta. So this is Saha. So that was the definition. Brahmanishta hitva sarva karmani kevale advaye brahmani nishta yasya saha I am Brahmanishta. So that's the whole compound explanation. That is Brahmanishta. Japa nishtha taponishta iti yadvat. So one can also be Japanishta, taponishta. So now when this when this Brahmanishta is being talked about, then when this Japa, Nishtha, etc., all the other commitments are not there in whom. That is being emphasized. Nahi karminaha brahmanishthata sambhavati karma atma jnanayoho virodhat. So what is the tatparya? That one who is karminaha, one who is engaged in karma, that person cannot abide in Brahma. Uh, why? Because karma and atma jnana, but karma requires this I am karta bhava, and Brahma nishta requires I am akarta bhava. Those two do not they do not stand together. They cannot stand together. Because of this virodha, because of this contrary nature, nahi, they cannot at one time this karma as well as abidance in Brahmanishta cannot stand together. So he abides in Kevala, Kevala Advaya Brahma, and not this Japanishta or Tapanishta. Japanishta and Tapanishta also involves a karma. Japanishta and Tapanishta is also a kind of karma. So the person, Brahmanishta, is not engaged, is not committed to the Japanishta, Tapanishta. He is only Japa and Tapa, is only abiding in this non-dual Brahma. Saha, that kind of guru, Saha, this adhikari, this Brahmanaha, this mumukshu, should approach that guru vidhivat, with proper attitude, upasanna, prasadya, pruched aksharam, purusham satyam. Should approach with proper attitude, should please the guru, and should do the seva of the guru, and then should please the guru with proper by proper service, and then one should ask the question about that aksharam purusham, that eternal purusham, which is the absolute truth. Okay, that is where we will end today. And what I will do is I will just do a recording of the 13th at my own time, and I will, forward, because I'm taking a lot of time. So then you will not get time for preparation. So that's it. Although this 13 mantra is not too much, but we are well past half an hour, so we'll say Purnamadaha right now. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
So Hari Om. So
Hari
see you
Om.
on Monday with your presentation. Good luck.
Oh.
And looking forward to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you can
Thank you.
sleep.
It's all doing on Monday.
Yeah. So
No,
on Monday.
like, is it 2 people per day?
I think, yeah, we can do 2 people per day. So then you can take time to, to extra, to expand on your
Oh, so
ideas.
fast we cannot do it as depth as you. But yeah, two will
Like,
try.
do whatever you can. If it becomes like 3, then it's all fine. We'll do as it. We'll give
Okay.
ourselves some time.
Okay.
So no pressure. Pressure.
Yeah. 2
Take your
people
time.
per day means 30 minutes. There is a very long time to talk.
So then, yeah, I mean, then if it is just 10 minutes, I don't mind.
Yeah,
If
15
we can
minutes.
cover, yeah,
15,
that's
20
fine.
minutes. Yeah, 15,
Yeah,
20
that's
minutes.
fine. That's fine. I am just giving you enough time, so don't be in a pressure. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
Communicate, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Intention is
No,
don't
whatever
be
the
in a
time they
pressure.
want, they can take.
Yeah, take your time. That's the take your time.
Yeah.
And whenever it ends,
Pushti, can you
Yes.
post the recordings? I don't know if you did for the track,
I
like the
did. I
verses.
did. So I will post the recording. What I will do is after you all will leave the meeting, I will continue to record the 13th, and then I will post the whole thing. So this will come as the complete 2-hour package.
Okay, because I missed
Okay.
I don't know if you have recorded for the verses that I'm assigned. So
I have recorded, but I have not posted yet, perhaps.
okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Pushti. Yeah.
Pushti,
Okay.
one thing I
Yeah.
want to point out, when I opened the YouTube, whatever you put yesterday, yesterday or day before yesterday, so yesterday, it is showing it is
Yeah.
prohibited. Contents are prohibited.
Not for this one. You must have seen something else.
No. I've opened from the same this one. I've opened in my
Oh, yeah.
cell phone.
Contents are prohibited. It is for the child, but you will be able to open it. You
No,
know
it's
that
opening it, but
children
it's going
opening
somewhere.
it, na? No, it's because this YouTube. It asks me. Okay.
I don't know why it is.
No. It's okay. It's because it's that the YouTube, it gives the option of is it over 18 or under 18. So I am giving the option. So don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
nothing
Oh,
to
maybe
it.
that is
So
age.
just so that the child cannot. So we are not opening it to children under 18. That's all.
Okay.
Nothing to worry about. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
I
wanted
mean,
to
I
know.
don't need to do that, but I'm just doing it. Okay. Yeah, fine.
Hari Om,
Yeah.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hari Om.
You all can exit, and I will continue to record this 13th verse. So, तस्मै सविद्वानुपसन्नाय सम्यक् प्रशान्तचित्ताय शमान्विताय येनाक्षरं पुरुषं वेद सत्यं प्रोवाचतां तत्त्वतो ब्रह्मविद्याम्. Then in the last mantra, the Shruti continues that when this kind of Shishya approaches the teacher, the Shruti also gives stipulation of what the Guru should do. The Guru, tasmai, to that Shishya, to this kind of sadhana sampanna Shishya, Brahmana with Vairagya, possessing Vairagya, who has done this Viveka and hence possesses the Vairagya. Tasmai, to that Saha Vidwan, that Vidwan, that Acharya, that Guru, Upasannaya, to that Shishya who has approached Samyak Prashanta Chittaya Shamanvitaya, who has approached the teacher in proper attitude, and Samyak Prashanta Chittaya, whose mind is very well composed, Shamanvitaya, with possessing this sadhana chatushtaya, sampatti of Shama, Dama, etc., who enjoys a composure of mind, to that Shishya, Tasmai Savidwan, what should he do? Provacha. He should teach him. He should unfold. Yena aksharam purusham veda. He should unfold the truth by which this akshara purusha is known. This akshara, this indestructible, this unperishable, this eternal, absolute truth, purusham, is known. He should unfold that to that person, to that seeker. Tattvataha. How this Brahma Vidyam, he should speak what? This Brahma, he should speak, he should speak to him, to that seeker, this Brahma Vidyam, this knowledge of Brahma, Tattvataha, in all aspects, in its essence, by which yena aksharam purusham veda satyam, by which this person knows the aksharam purusham, this eternal, this absolute truth, this aksharam purusham. So that is being the Bhashyakara states that in the explains that tasmai saha, tasmai is the tasmai saha. So saha is vidwan. So saha is the wise person, the Brahmavid, the Guru. So saha meaning vidwan. Saha of the mantra is explained as vidwan. Guru who Brahmavid, the learned, the wise, who is a Guru, who is the knowledge of Brahman, that I am Brahman. Upasannaya. So then the word Upasannaya is explained as Upagataya, one who has approached. Then the word Samyak is explained as Yatha Shastram iti etat. Samyak Prashantaya or Samyak Upasannaya. Samyak can be added to both. What does Samyak means? What does very well mean? Yatha Shastram iti etat, as stipulated in the Shastra. Prashanta Chittaya of the mantra explained as Uparata Darpadi Doshaya. One was withdrawn from all the defects like from Manitvam, Dambitvam, etc. And one was withdrawn from all these dosha, one who is free from all these dosha, and therefore one enjoys a composure of mind. Shamanvitaya, Bhakyendriya, Uparamayana, Chayuktaya. And one is also Yukta, one also possesses this composure on account of withdrawal from the activities of the sense organs from all the external objects. So Shamanvitaya, his mind is composed, is not thinking about engaging in something. Sarvataha viraktaya iti etat. In this manner, one who is virakta, one who possesses dispassion, who is dispassionate from all aspects, that kind of shishya. Then yena, the mantra is stated, is unfolded as vijnanena, by which knowledge. Which knowledge? Which was stated earlier in the first Khanda, yaya vidyaya cha paraya aksharam adreshyadi visheshanam tadeva aksharam purusha shabda vachyam purna. Purusha, okay, tadeva aksharam, tadeva aksharam. Okay, sorry, no. Till so yena is vijnane, by that knowledge. What is that knowledge? Yaya vidyaya cha paraya. By which knowledge this, by which paravidya, yaya paravidya, by which paravidya, by the knowledge of which paravidya. So yena vijnanena, which knowledge? Aparavidya or paravidya, because the context is aparavidya right now, right? So of this khanda. So then Bhashyakara has to he has to deliberately emphasize that by this paravidya, and by this paravidya, which is knowledge as well as supreme. Aksharam, the next word. Aksharam. Aksharam is explained as what? That which was earlier said by this adjectives of adreshyadi, visheshanam tadeva aksharam. So that which was said adreshyam, agrahyam, avarnam, etc. That should be understood as aksharam. Then the Shruti uses the word in the mantra purusham. So purusha shabda vachyam purnatvat purishayanat cha. Purusha shabda vachyam. So by the word purusha, what should one understand? Two meanings are given. Purnatvat iti purushaha. So one that is Purna is also called Purushaha. That's Paramatma, that's Brahman. And Purishayanach, and one that resides in this Puri, in the city of 11 gates. My body is a city of 11 gates. That is also called Purushaha. So Vyashti is also called Purushaha, and Samashti is also called Purushaha. So by Samashti we mean Paramatma is also called Purushaha, and this Jiva is Ishvara is also called Purushaha, and Jiva is also called Purushaha. So by this Purusham, there is this aikyam between this cosmic and individual, Samashti and Vyashti is being stated, and so this itself, this Purushaha itself becomes Brahma Mahavakya, as though it states the oneness between Paramatma, Brahman and Jivatma. Then the word Satyam is being stated. Satyam Tadeva Paramartha Swabhavyat Avyayam. Satyam, it is the absolute truth, because that alone is the Paramartha, that alone is the Paramartha Swabhavyat, the absolute artha, absolute goal to be attained. Let me figure out what the swabhavyat is. Swabhavyat, Paramartha Swabhavyat, on account of the nature of being absolute truth, this is, or being supreme, yeah. So just the word Satyam is explained, right? So Satyam, that alone is Satyam. Why? Because that alone is Avyayam. That alone is does not undergo any change. Why? Because of the nature of being supreme. Then the word aksharam cha aksharanat akshatvat akshayatvat cha. Again, aksharam word is being explained as aksharanat, one that does not undergo kshara, destruction. Akshayatvat, akshara and akshata, which does not undergo destruction. Akshata and akshatvat are taken in two meanings. Okay, so aksharan, okay, no. So aksharam means aksharanam, that which does not undergo destruction. So Bhashyakara gives another word for akshara, meaning akshatat, akshatatvat, meaning akshayatvat. So all in the same meaning, just the words are being changed. So aksharanat, aksharam means aksharanat means akshatatvat, akshatatvat means akshayatvat. And it is also aksharam. Veda of the mantra is being explained as Vijanati, having one knows in this manner. Tam of the mantra explained as Brahma Vidyam Tattvataha Yathavat Provacha. Yathavat till there. Tam means okay, tam is not explained. Tam means to that person. Tam means to that person. And then Brahma Vidya Tattvataha, those words. Meaning Yathavat, that the Brahma Vidya should be taught just as is, as in all its, in all its aspect. Provacha, prabruyat. It should be very well said. Acharyasya api, okay. So that has Bhashyakara explained all the words. So now in the last sentence, what is being said? Acharyasya api ayameva niyamaha. So Acharya also has to follow the stipulation of the Shruti, that when a qualified student approaches him, he should not disregard him. He should not ignore him. He should teach him. Yan nyaya prapta sat shishya nistaranam avidya mahodarehe. So, because this stipulation is there, this yan nyaya, because this Shruti states this nyaya, this rule, therefore, this nyaya prapta, this rule is obtained. Sat shishya nistaranam avidya mahodate. Therefore, that teacher, that acharya must, take nistaranam. He must take the shishya, he must make the shishya cross this Maha Udati, this ocean of avidya, this Maha Udati of ignorance. इति श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यस्य श्री गोविंद भगवत पूज्य पाद शिष्यस्य श्रीमत् शंकर भगवतः कृतौ मुंडकोपनिषद भाष्ये प्रथमं मुंडकं समाप्तम्. With that, we finish the the Bhasya review of the second Khanda of the first Mundaka. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.